1 week ago, I did whole day of dopamine detox and it completely changed the game for me, okay? The rules for the dopamine detox were no social media, no computer, no socializing. It was no food, okay? So I was fasting whole day. So I was only drinking water, drinking few coffees. I had like 2 coffees. I was walking, I was reading, I was meditating. That was basically all I was doing. Literally zero dopamine for a whole day, and it changed my life. It changed my life in terms of clarity, in terms of discipline, and in general in terms of the dopamine. Because guys, you need to understand the thing that dopamine it it runs your life. It runs your life. Okay. The reason the guy is successful or not is mostly based on focus, right? And the focus is based on dopamine. If you cannot focus yourself on a task for more than a few hours a day, you have no chance to succeed, right? You need to be able to focus deeply focus, okay? And I'm not saying that work 10 minutes, check social media for 2, then work another 20. No. You need to be able to focus for 1 hour, then 5-minute break, go for a walk. 1 hour, another deep block. 5-minute break, go for a walk. Do this like 5 hours of deep work session, which means the effectivity of these work sessions is super high. Okay, it is at all-time highs. And the effectivity is completely different thing than productivity, right? You can be productive whole day, but who's gonna get more things done? The person A, who is gonna be 5 hours working, but the work is gonna be effective as fuck, or person who is gonna be sitting behind the desk 12 hours a day, but the work is not gonna be effective. He's just gonna be okay, watching podcasts, doing this, doing that, sometimes maybe backtest, maybe journal trades. It's not like that, okay? The effectivity is way more important than productivity. But back to the main point. The dopamine detox, it just gives you the focus. The dopamine, it just gives you the focus, okay? So your dopamine levels are most likely fucked because these days everything is so fast, everything has this artificial dopamine, which artificial dopamine is social media, watching porn, it is junk food, and all this stuff that is bad for you, right? It's not only bad for your health, but it's also bad for your dopamine levels. And the healthy level of dopamines, which is working, exercising, meditating, reading, it does not give you that much pleasure these days because your brain wants that quick reward, okay, which you're gonna get from the junk food. Okay, it tastes amazing, but for a long run, it's bad. Okay, the healthy food, maybe it's not that good, but for a long run, it's awesome, right? Your dopamine levels also, what they are doing is that your body and your brain wants that instant gratification, right? Which means you want to get rich quick, you want to win that trade today, you want to make the money today, okay? And basically, it's all about dopamine, guys. It's all about dopamine. So why I did that detox because of this, and not only because of that. I wasn't thinking, and I still think that my dopamine levels are not that fucked. But I sometimes caught myself, hey, scrolling on social media for what? Okay, so I was like, hey, this needs to stop. So I wanted to experiment for this, and to be honest, it was one of the best things I've done, because it changed completely my life and the way I look at things. Okay. Also, what is maybe your trading problem or not? If you are gonna get into trade and you see the numbers going from 100, 500,000. That's dopamine spike as well, right? So you want to be in a trade and maybe the trade doesn't even make sense, but you want to enter the trade because your dopamine. That is it. Okay, so the dopamine detox is crucial, guys. I recommend it to everybody. I recommend literal dopamine detox to everybody because right now I know that, hey, if I don't check social media for 10, 12 hours, nothing happens, literally. Nothing is gonna happen. If I don't trade one day, nothing is gonna happen, right? If I do not watch YouTube, if I do not do this, nothing is gonna happen, okay? So I did it last week, Sunday. Today is Saturday. As you can see, I'm already in Bali, right? But I did it Sunday last week. Today is Saturday. I wanted to give myself some time. And I have to say, Monday, Tuesday was awesome. My focus, another level, like another level. After a whole day of doing absolutely nothing, I was super fucking excited to work. Super excited to work out. And there are days that, hey, I don't want to work, I don't want to work out, of course. But hey, that Monday, that Tuesday, I was so excited to do it. It was crazy. And the amount of work I did was insane. The effectivity was insane. Wednesday, it starts to go down a bit, okay? Thursday, even more, Friday. And right now, I would say I'm at my previous dopamine levels, I would say. So that's why I'm gonna be doing this dopamine detox every 2 weeks in Sunday. Okay? Every 2 weeks for the next 2 or 3 months. Every Sunday, I'm gonna be doing this dopamine detox. I'm gonna be documenting it, and let's see where I am, okay, in these next 2-3 months with my dopamine. I'm gonna be doing it even though I'm in Bali. I just committed to it, and I saw the benefits. The benefits were amazing. They are still amazing. Okay, I know in my head that, hey, I don't have to, as I said, check social media for a whole day. Don't have to check trading for a whole day. Okay, I don't have to do these things that give me this instant dopamine. For what? And yeah, basically that's it. I would recommend it for you guys, like, for sure, because it will change your life and it will change your trading massively, okay? Because your focus, your effectivity, and your instant gratification, it's not gonna be there. Focus, effectivity is gonna be all-time highs. Instant gratification, it's not gonna be there. And for you to be able to succeed, you need to be focused, okay? And you need to have the delayed gratification mindset, that long-term thinking mindset. Like, hey, if I don't make money next 6 months, it's okay because I'm building skills, okay? If I'm here to learn, then I will earn. If I'm not gonna get rich in the next 6 months, it doesn't matter. Like, that's not how it works. Maybe on social media, you can see it like that, but it's not true at all. It's not true at all. So, yeah, guys, that's the dopamine detox. As I said, I would recommend it to everybody, and I'm gonna be doing another dopamine detox in a week. So it's gonna be the same rules. No social media, no socializing. I'm gonna be locked in this room with water, with coffee, with my books. I have some books here. I have 10x from Grant Cardone. I have Think Like a Billionaire. And I have this Marcus Aurelius meditation books. So I'm planning to read all of them. And yeah, I will give you guys updates, and I will see you in the next video.